You're watching Loud TV. I'm Dan from SikTh. Have a great night. Biggest tour ever, actually, I think, for us. Yeah, we've never done 6 weeks. We've done 5 weeks, never done 6. So yeah, we're quite tired now.
So SikTh has really come back.
Yeah, we're fully back. Yeah, made a new record, here to stay, hopefully. That's a compliment. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what to call it either, to be honest. I mean, you know, a lot of bands, I guess, do try to sound like their favourite bands, so sometimes it's easy to compare a band to somebody else because it's kind of fair enough. But SikTh, we have our influences, but we try to make our own style that doesn't sound like anyone. So yeah, that's a compliment. Yeah, me and Mikey met in '99, and then we formed the basis of the band around 2000. Yeah. So, but then this lineup started in 2001, so we've been together for 16 years with this lineup. I say this lineup, we have a new singer now, but the main core of the band is the same. Yeah, we split up the last gig was 2007, and then we split up. I mean, a band like at SikTh's level, you know, we were actually doing quite well at that time, but it was more down to differing opinions within the band. More personal stuff, actually. Mikey wanted to do other stuff creatively. He wasn't really wanting to do metal. He wanted to take his poetry down a different route. So he lost his love for SikTh, and then I started to produce loads of other bands, and I was starting to earn money and had some stability in my life, so I was enjoying that. They're kind of the two main reasons. But then we all stayed in touch loosely, and we never lost the love for making SikTh, so when the time was right, we decided to get back together. Yeah, I mean, the band hasn't really had the opportunities maybe it should have had. Previous management making decisions that weren't necessarily the right decisions. We had many opportunities to come to Europe in the past, but we never did. So kind of in the UK, Japan and the States, SikTh's always had a name, but yeah, elsewhere places have never even heard of us. And that's amplified on this tour because we're touring with a band like TRIVIUM who are very, very different to SikTh. So we knew TRIVIUM fans, the general TRIVIUM fan has probably never heard of SikTh and may not even like SikTh. So we're playing to audiences that start like this every night, and we need to make them enjoy, you know. So, but that's the kind of the beauty of reforming the band. We realise there's loads of countries in the world where SikTh isn't popular, so we need to make that change. So that's what we're trying to do. It was difficult, took a long time, but it was fun. I mean, for people who do know SikTh, we're known for kind of doing something unique, and we try to be forward thinking, so we couldn't just come out with an album that sounded like someone else. So because of that, you can't just sit down, write a riff and go, yeah, that'll do, and then go on to the next riff. Every riff you think about deeply and you think, is this good enough? And then the drummer will take it and add his feelings to it, and it's a very slow process, but it's for the right reasons, because when we get to the end of it, we sit back and go, wow, like, what have we done? Because it's crazy, you know, but it takes a long time to do, but we're really proud of it. So it was produced everywhere. So we did drums somewhere, bass and guitar somewhere else, vocals somewhere else. It was mixed in south of England at a different studio, and then mastered in Melbourne in Australia. So it's been all around the world and back. And we were doing vocals on this tour till the very end. We were recording vocals on the bus, recorded vocals backstage in Finland when TRIVIUM were on stage. So if you actually take the vocal takes, you can hear TRIVIUM playing in the background. So I mean, it was crazy last minute stuff, but we got it done. So the singer from Periphery, who are a band we toured with in the States, and we've known them for years, and they've always been very kind about SikTh and have claimed that we're a big influence. So we obviously got to know them personally on the tour. And Spencer, I don't know how it came about. Mikey must have asked Spencer to do it, and he came over to the UK and to Adrian's studio and did the vocals, and yeah, we're really happy with it. So, you know, I'm sure the Periphery fans will be interested to hear it when it's out. Yeah, Spencer's a fan of SikTh, and he always says that on stage, so I think for him it was cool because he was singing on a record of a band that he'd grown up with, because we're all old. So yeah, so I hope he enjoyed it. I wasn't there unfortunately, but he did a great job. The vocals are great on it, so yeah, looking forward to people hearing it. Festivals, the album comes out at the end of May. We're signing deals around the world, so Japan, go to Australia, Japan hopefully. There's some big festivals that we're doing that haven't been announced yet, but they're really cool. So, and then probably a headline tour. I mean, really it's just capitalise on the fan base we have and make it bigger. That's the plan. So there may be more European tours, who knows, maybe another US tour. We've been offered loads of different tours, but you know, when you're going away from home for 6 weeks, it's got to be the right tour, you know. We were offered a tour straight after this in the States for 5 weeks, and we all just said, nah, we can't. You know, if we were 21, then maybe, but we have to sort of balance life and touring together.